And what was life like before you had your upper teeth here in Plant Ridge?
Life wasn't that bad, but it was a lot more subdued. And before I started my whole teeth journey, I used to laugh like that. And so as I got my false teeth in place, I felt more comfortable. But I was still missing, I still felt I wasn't pretty.
Can you tell us your backstory of how your teeth got to be where you needed to have something major done?
Yeah, so it started years and years ago. I've got a gastro issue, reflux, and it basically burnt my teeth out. The acid from the reflux just ruined especially the top teeth, ruined them completely. So I struggled with that for a long time, and then found a resolution to that, and then eventually headed on the tooth journey.
Did you have a lot of pain in your teeth before, or no?
No, that was the odd thing. There was very little pain, and I had little black stumps. They were terrible. So the pain wasn't massive, but I was at the dentist all the time to have teeth pulled out, or tried to be the issue resolved or fixed, or fillings, lots of fillings. So yeah.
Are there foods that, from when you had your teeth when you were young, and then you went to having a plate, and then it just kept progressing? What are the foods that maybe you didn't notice, but slowly slipped away and you couldn't eat?
Oh yeah, lots. Corn on the cob, chewy lollies, hard lollies, lots of hard foods, and yeah, my childhood favourite licorice. Yeah.
And have you found that you can have all of those now?
Yes, I'd corn on the cob for the first time about 8 months ago. Oh, it was just beautiful. It was, the butter running down your mouth and the true chewing into the corn. It was fantastic. But the biggest kick I got was the licorice. It was just being able to go back to eating something from your childhood was just fantastic.
And what kept you from having this treatment done sooner?
I think it was just money. Probably the financial side of it was the big one. And I thought false teeth were enough. I thought they were okay. They did the job. My smile was okay now. And I just assumed that I had to put up with the fact I couldn't eat these foods, and that I had to take it out to enjoy chocolate and all that type of thing. So probably just a bit of ignorance and not knowing what better solutions were.
Can you remember the moment you decided, no, I'm going to go ahead and do this bridge, the implant bridge? It was at a point where I was at a business meeting, and my false teeth, I hadn't had them changed in a while, and as I'm talking they fell into my mouth. Thankfully they didn't fall out, but it was a case of then I couldn't talk, and I had to move away and readjust and get them back into place before I could come back. And that had been, it was a constant worry because they had got loose over time. I think it had been 2 years since I had them changed, and just having them not fit properly, I was aware of it constantly, so there was a lack of confidence there when I went into public speaking. How did you find out about All at Once?
Online, actually originally there was an article in the local newspaper, or an advert, for one of the competitors, and that kind of kickstarted me. And soon after what happened with my meeting, it kickstarted me to do some research. So I jumped online and I picked 3 or 4 different places I could go to, and any good person gets 3 quotes. So I went off and I saw 3 different people, and that was where I started, both the newspaper but then primarily online.
And what made you decide to go with here that you did with the All at Once?
It was the honesty. So some of the competitors, I went there and it was almost like a song and dance. It was all, this is great, you're going to look so fantastic, and that was wonderful. It made you feel really good. And then I came and saw Dr. Tan, and he was honest, brutally honest, and gave me the highs and the lows and the risks involved. And funnily enough, he said it's going to hurt.
and nobody else had said that, and I knew it, and everyone, I assume, or I knew it was going to hurt, but he said to me, it'll hurt, and it'll hurt for a while. You need to be aware of this in your recovery process, and I think that honesty just really struck home, and it was, and that was what triggered it, you see me now smiling, and that was something I never did before. It was smile without the teeth, whereas now I can grin and I can laugh. There's lots of pain, but the benefits, what comes out of that, and the what I feel from that as well. My life has got better, has gotten better. My enjoyment and my happiness level has risen because I'm smiling. Because that's what you do when they say you're feeling down. Smile and put a grin on. You'll feel better, and you do. And it's worth the pain. Would go through it again. I would go through it again to do it. So All at Once has just done this amazing job of making my top teeth look like they've always been there. They've made them longer, which was great for me. I didn't like the fact that I had short teeth, but they've made them natural.
Do you have advice for anyone who's considering having all their teeth out and having an implant bridge?
Find the right dentist. Find somebody who is right for you. The solution will not fit everybody. And All at Once, from my experience, has done that. They've looked at me as a person, as an individual. They've looked at what I needed and what I needed right now and what I needed in the future.
Just one word that you would use to describe having the bridge.
Uplifting. Yeah, it's that smile. It's that everything I do is uplifting. I smile when I feel uplifted. I look at the girls, my children, and smile at them. And I know that it's a genuine smile. I'm not hiding it anymore. So my life has been uplifted. My emotional state's been uplifted. I'm more positive, and I'm definitely happier. Cool.
If you could imagine, what would your wife say if she were here, your partner, or your children? What impact have they seen that on you, or how has it affected them?
They would be appreciative and grateful. They're happy about how happy I am, and that's about that family unit and the team that All at Once have as well. It's that family bond, that unit that gets you through. They'd be ecstatic, and probably a bit remiss at me at not bringing you a Christmas present.
They look good.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
And your smile, you smile really big. It's funny how some people who've done this their whole life, or they have a hard time retraining.
To do that, yeah.
Did you find that?
No, it was pretty quick. So in the first couple of months, lots of practice in the mirror. But it was like, okay, what is and you know how you want to smile at somebody without actually smiling. You just want the kids to feel good. Yeah, you've done a great job driving them out the wall. So just that grin and making sure you get it in your cheeks and your eyes, and then it's like, I would like to kill you, but I love you. So I didn't take much effort, but